Hi Rose, I'm researching DeFi protocols and I'm particularly interested in Fermion Protocol. Could you explain more about it?
Hi Ely, absolutely. Fermion Protocol is a breakthrough in connecting real-world assets with blockchain. Its most distinctive feature is that it's designed to become a global-scale network for all verified real-world assets.
That sounds ambitious. How do they ensure security and reliability?
They use a very smart hierarchical system with multiple verification layers. First, there's a network of verifiers who are responsible for authenticating assets. Then there are custodians who oversee and safeguard the physical assets. All of this operates on decentralized infrastructure.
So how does the trading process for an asset work?
It's quite interesting. First, sellers bring assets into the system. These assets are verified by verifiers and then transferred to custodians. When buyers come in, transactions are executed through smart contracts, ensuring transparency and security.
I've heard they have a fractionalization feature. How does that work?
Yes, this is one of Fermion's most important innovations. They've extended the ERC 404 standard to allow fractionalization of real assets into ERC 20 tokens. For example, instead of having to buy an entire real estate property, you can buy a small portion through tokens. These tokens can also be used in other DeFi activities to increase liquidity.
What about fees and profits?
Fermion applies a minimally extractive policy, meaning transaction fees are kept low. Notably, token holders share in the value created by the system. This is very different from traditional financial institutions like BlackRock, where profits typically concentrate among a few.
I see the flowchart has 6 main phases. Could you explain each one?
Of course. Let me break down each phase. Phase 1, listing. Sellers register items on Fermion Protocol. Fermion issues FNFT and NFT for the asset. This ensures proper asset tokenization. Phase 2, primary trading. Sellers offer FNFTs. Buyers can place bids. When both parties agree, the transaction is executed. Buyers pay and receive FNFTs. NFTs can be redeemed and burned during this process. Phase 3, verification. Sellers send physical assets to verifiers. Verifiers check and authenticate the assets. After verification, funds are released to sellers. Verification and protocol fees are collected. Phase 4, custody. Assets are transferred to custodians. Custodians verify receipt of assets. FNFTs are unlocked. Custody fees are paid. Phase 5, secondary trading. FNFTs can be fractionalized. Fractional FNFTs can be traded. Fractions can be recombined. Phase 6, checkout. Users provide tax information. Taxes are paid according to regulations. Checkout requests are sent to custodians. Custodians send or collect assets.
What roles do secondary entities play in the system?
Beyond the primary roles, Fermion has an interesting ecosystem of secondary roles. There are resellers who resell and manage the process for original sellers, bridges who connect on-chain and off-chain activities, facilitators who can set up and list offers, and sorcerers who introduce parties to the system.
I see Fermion is related to Boson. What's that relationship?
That's a crucial point. Fermion is built on the Boson platform, but they're independent networks with separate tokens. They work together to optimize asset tokenization and exchange. Boson focuses on efficiency for commercial assets, while Fermion specializes in verification for high-value assets.
This is fascinating! Now I understand much better how Fermion is revolutionizing real-world asset trading on blockchain.
Glad I could help. Fermion is truly a significant step in bringing real-world assets into Web3. If you're interested, I can share more about specific use cases.